Hi boat fans, this is Tim from Boatshed Brighton, and I'm here today to show you around the inside of this MG Spring 25. Now, this is a virtual reality video or 360 degree video, which means that you can look anywhere you like, whenever you like. You don't have to look where I'm looking. Now, we hope that this really great feature helps you to explore the space, to feel how the space works, and if it might work for you. All you need to do is click and drag the screen, or touch and drag the screen, and drag up, down, left or right, and you can look where you like, whenever you want to. So let's have a look, shall we? So here we are, we're in the saloon. Nice, light, bright and airy, as you can see, aided by the two windows, one either side. We've got the hatch and the open companionway. It's an unlined hull, so we can see the moulding in here, and it's a bright colour, which means it feels nice down here, along with the blue upholstery. It's a pleasant place to be, along with a nice deck also. So yeah, feels nice down here. Deceptively large when compared to how she looks from the outside. We've got the two berths up forward, or the V berth. Might be a bit tight for two adults, I don't know. You'll certainly be fighting for toe space, as it does narrow down to a V, but we've got stowage underneath there as well. We've got the two berths port and starboard here, which double up as a sofa. Again, small amount of stowage under each one also. And on the outboard sides, as you can probably see, we've got shelving for all your bits and pieces that you don't want to rattle around while you're at sea. And as you can see, we've got lights down here, we've got a smoke alarm, we've got the chain plates coming through, we've got the gas alarm here as well. There really is plenty of room down here. It's not cluttered, there's plenty of stowage, and we think it could be a really good place to spend a bit of time, no problem at all. And obviously the camera sitting on top of the nice big saloon table, which swivels round and goes up and down to whichever height you like, no problem at all. Now, some people are sensitive to movement of these virtual reality cameras, so if you do feel you may be, please, if you know I'm going to move the camera, just avert your eyes, and then once the camera's back down, come back to me and we continue the tour. So I'm just going to pick you up now and take you into the galley. So let's have a look in there. So here we go, and I'll just pop you on the corner there. Now, as you can see, actually before we do that, let's do the head height test. So I'm 5'9", and I'm not touching the deck head here. There's about an inch, so that's about 5'10" there, and it does come down. And as a 5'9", I'm touching the deck head just about here. And as you can see, there's a pronounced curve down towards the front of the coach roof. So around the companionway and around the galley and the chart table, actually there's plenty of room here for 5'10", 5'11" kind of people. A little bit taller than that, you may be touching the roof, but actually for a boat of this size, I think it's quite good. So here we've got the galley. You're sitting on the draining plate, so I hope you're not going to drain away. We've got the sink, we've got manual water only on this boat, no hot water, and we've got the cool box under this cover here. It is just a cool box, an insulated box, as opposed to a working fridge. But who needs a working fridge? On the outboard side, we've got space here for your cups and saucers, or your plates and pots and pans, or whatever you want to use. We've got the cooker here, which is gimbaled. We've got two burners, it is gas, and we've got a grill underneath as well, no actual oven. And just generally around the galley, we've got drawer, cupboard, so room for your bits and pieces, no problem at all, and it's all one big moulding. Now, how would this feel at sea? I think there's not a huge amount to grab onto as you come down here. We've got the security bar in front of the cooker, we've got the sink to grab onto, quite small fiddles around the actual moulding here itself, small fiddles around the chart table. You probably wouldn't grab onto that. I think you probably tend to go from here to here to here or something like that. You do have the shelves to hold on to as well, but not a great deal to hold on to, but there are bits and pieces to grab if you know where they are, if you know what I mean. So right, let's pick you up, and I'm going to take you briefly into the after cabin. So let's pop you through there, and here we go. Now, as you can see, if I can put the camera down on a sail, this cabin is absolutely wedged with sails. For the size of boat, it's a good sized cabin. There's a double berth under here, there's stowage on the outboard side, there's a hanging locker to my right shoulder there, and there's also a window in here to let some light down, and we've got the engine cabinet just where my left hand's tapping. But yeah, I'm afraid I can't show you the entire cabin because it's so full of sails, but that's good to have lots of sails, isn't it? There's absolutely loads along with a set of cockpit cushions in here. But if you don't want them, you could take them away, no problem at all. So let's take the camera, and we're going to go out, and I'm going to pass you through, and let's go into the head for a look round. I'll put you there. There we go, camera safely down again. And as you can see, pretty much a standard head compartment, looking forward and aft, so you'd be looking forward when you're sitting down, all really handy. Behind the head you've got what would be the handy locker for your wet foulies or your life jackets, etc, etc. Single manual head, but we don't need more than one toilet here, do we, everybody? We've got the moulding here which incorporates the sink, and there's stowage underneath in the cupboard, and there's also stowage outboard too for your toothpaste and toothbrushes, etc, etc. So that's the head. There is I suppose it's quite cosy in here. There's nearly good standing headroom here, but you'd have a bit of a shuffle to turn around and do what you need to do. But that's all you need. She's a head, and it's on a boat, and it's ready for you. So let's take the camera, and we'll go to the navigation station for a quick look. I'll put you down there, and I'll just squat down. I've got the seat next to me here, nice and handy and out of the way. We've got a decent sized navigation table, not massive, you know, it's kind of half sized if that, but you should be able to manage here okay. We've got the VHF DSC radio here, stowage outboard here with a few bits and pieces, winch handles, etc. Fire extinguisher, and the wooden interior here. We've got a shelf behind here too, and there's room for, I suppose if you wanted to tailor this further, you could put more instruments down here if you needed them. But apart from that, we've got pens and pencils, we've got the electrical panel, provision to put your tactic remote there, and we've also got the barometer here. The clock has disappeared. So yes, that's this boat. Right, I'll take you and put you back on the saloon table, where I'll sum up for this boat. So she's an MG Spring 25. Looks nice and bright on the outside, comes with tons of sails, comes with all the bits and pieces that I think you'd need for sailing. Come down into the interior, light, bright, airy, windows, bright interior, decent upholstery, room to sleep lots of people, room to sleep notably lots of crew if you're crashing on board, decent saloon table to eat from, decent chart table area or navigation area, decent galley, and of course you've got the after cabin there as well, all backed up by the Yanmar engine under there. So all in all, nice round package, could suit couple, could suit small family, could suit team racing. It could be up to you. So hope you've enjoyed this Boatshed Brighton review of this MG Spring 25. If you'd like any more information, just go to boatshedbrighton.com for more information, more pictures, more videos, more virtual reality pictures. Hope you've enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you soon.